What's up, everybody? Me and my boy Ken, we are back here with the UFC Fight Night Hernandez versus Rodriguez. We're going to go through predictions, start from the bottom, work our way up from the first prelim all the way to the main event. Ken, how you feeling about this card before we even start going through it?
It's got some huge names on it. I'm super excited. There's so many fights of consequence that are occurring on this card.
Oh yeah, this totally isn't just like we need people to fight. We need a Saturday filled. Let's try to get fights going. Yeah, this is a complete wash of a card pretty much. Hopefully there's some good fights, but yeah, there's a lot of it's kind of an iffy card. But who knows? I guess we'll see on Saturday. But we're gonna start from the bottom. We're gonna work our way up, and we're gonna start this prediction video with a women's strawweight bout between Chanel Dyer and Elise Reed. Now, Ken, Elise Reed coming into plus 550. Do you see a repeat of the last card and a big underdog starting this off?
No, I don't think so.
How do you see this ending? This might be bad,
What do you mean this might be bad?
dude. Chanel Dyer might knock out Elise Reed,
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm thinking is gonna happen.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
I don't think the underdogs on this card have much of a shot.
Have nearly the chance that they
Yeah.
did. Yeah. Dude, Chanel Dyer is gonna come in here. I think she's gonna put out Elise Reed in like the second or third round. Um, skill difference. I mean, even if I'm just looking at her picture, she looks like she doesn't want to be there. She's sick of her already, you know. But yeah, Chanel Dyer, I think is gonna get a finish here. Ken, what do you think?
I agree. Knockout.
Knockout, yeah, 100%. Moving on to a middleweight bout between Wes Schultz and Jackson McVeigh. Um, dude, the battle of hairstyles, bruh. Jeez, they both look like Tarzan. Jackson
I think they
McVeigh
just did a
coming.
copy and paste on the photos.
Yeah, I swear to God, right? Jackson McVeigh coming in as the favorite, minus 175. And I think Jackson McVeigh is gonna win a decision here.
You think so?
Yep, I think Jackson McVeigh is gonna win a decision. Um, the one thing that does scare me though, like obviously fighters when they do have long hair. I mean, I don't know if like there's regulations, like do they have to tie it up or whatnot, but dude, at least in this fight, they both have like something that could be a problem, you know?
I know you're young, so you probably never watched Clay Guida fight, but
Clay
the
Guida,
dude
bro.
a dude fought with his hair down. He didn't care. But yeah, most fighters nowadays do cornrows or something of that nature.
Do you think that's a regulation though?
I have no honestly have no idea.
Yeah. I mean,
I can't
yeah.
think of anyone that's fought with like long hair down.
I guess we'll see if two people do this time. Could you imagine both of them just their fucking hair flop? They get stuck and it's like, ah, like it's just in their head. But yeah, I got Jackson McVeigh by decision here. Um, Ken, what do you see in this fight?
Give me Wes Schultz. I know I just said I don't think the underdogs are gonna do it. But dude, his hair is more luscious than Jackson McVeigh. And
You think he's
then
gonna
I
get that
also
voluminous victory?
yeah, and then I also don't I mean McVeigh had the fight against Dumas last, and Dumas is horrible. So, I mean, just based off their last fight, I think Wes Schultz, his victory over Johnson was slightly better than McVeigh's victory over Dumas.
Right, right. Yeah, no, I see where you're coming from. But no, man, I have to go with Jackson McVeigh here. I think he's gonna outskill West Schultz. I think it's gonna be a hard fought battle. Maybe it's gonna be a 29-28 decision. But yeah, Jackson McVeigh, I think, is gonna win a decision here. Um, moving on to a lightweight bout between Gage Young and Stan Dorisvano. If that's how you pronounce that. Stan coming in as the plus 135 out of Haiti, and Gage out of the United States. I like Gage Young here by decision again.
Yeah, I think Gage Young either wins by decision or gets a KO.
Yeah, 100%. Gage Young, I think he looks good. Um, yeah, and I just think he's gonna get Haiti out of there, man. USA baby, rep it. Moving on to
Yeah,
a
G
featherweight
Money.
bout, G Money baby, between Marcio Barbosa versus Ryan Cuse. Ryan Cuse coming in at a plus 550 out of USA, and Marcio out of Brazil at a minus 800. The odds would tell me that Barbosa is gonna kill him. And is that a likely outcome, Ken?
I mean, I think Barbosa might kill him in the first round with 15 knockouts and then 17 first round finishes on his 18-2
Ooh,
record. And then Ryan Coos, the Third Street Savage. I don't know, man. He has 6 knockouts as well. He's 9-2. I I think Barbosa is going to get him out in the first round. Especially,
yeah,
this fight could end in a knockout. Could see upset here just because it does look like they're both strikers and they're both going to be going for the knockout. But I think Barbosa has more power than Ryan Coos.
yeah, definitely brings more power. I think Barbosa is going to land the big shot early, and he's just coming in with that confidence, with those first round knockout confidence, just knocking everyone out. Yeah, dude, at a -800, I'm not going to put any money on him, but if that first round knockout's like a +500, hey, we might throw some money on that. Because yeah, Ryan Cruz, I don't think he knows what's coming, but the odd makers obviously do.
I think the first
Um,
round knockout's -100 for Barbosa.
well, all right. Well, hopefully history will not repeat himself, and the Cuse will make it out of the first round. I'll put Mauricio Barbosa knockout in the second round. Let's go, baby. Um, moving on to a lightweight bout, we have Chris Padilla versus his parents have a bakery, Nasrat Hakbaraz. Um, dude, I have Nasrat.
Yeah, I mean this is kind of a toss up. I think Nasrat could win this. I mean, his last fight, obviously, against Killen Salkild, he got knocked out. And Chris Padilla coming from the draw where there was an illegal knee, which caused it to be a draw. Like somebody lost a point. I don't know. I'm just going name value. I think Nasrat probably has it.
Yeah, I think Nasrat's going to squeak out a decision here. I think it's just going to go in his favor. I think that, obviously that loss to Quillen Salco aged well, you know. Um, and I guess we'll see how Nasrat comes back from that. And did he have a fight after that, or is this his first fight coming back from that?
This is his first fight back after that.
Yeah, so I guess we'll see. I think he's gonna take it to a decision, and he's gonna beat Chris Padilla probably by 20, probably 30-27. I think so. I think he's on another level, maybe. Becoming a -115. They have it as a 50-50 bout. But yeah, I could see Nazar Hakbaras maybe hurting him early and then squeaking out a decision.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Agree 100%. Let's go. Nazar Hakbaras out of Morocco, hopefully with the victory. Moving on to Kennedy Nejakawanu, or however you pronounce it, versus my boy, the Blob, Shamil Gaziev. Um, dude, I don't like the way Shamil looks. I do not like the way he looks. It's the same. He looks like this every fight, but the old bag of milk. Um, yeah, I could see Kennedy clipping him.
Not
You
gonna
don't think
happen.
though?
Give Shamil all the belts, dude.
Give the
I'm
blob the
putting
belt.
1K, $1,000 on Shamil Gaziev. He's just, dude, he's the man. I don't even know Kennedy at all. His last fight was a draw against Buchecha. Like I don't know many fights that he's been in. I don't remember any fights that he's been in. It looks like
Yeah, I mean to be fair, Shamil's last loss
he
was to
lost to
Waldo.
Walter. Yeah, but that's like a big name right now.
That's what I'm
Kennedy
saying though. Is
lost to
like he is losing to the
Walter
only best
Walker.
of the people.
Okay, here's all I'm gonna say right now. Okay, you ready for this?
Talk to me,
Okay, Shamil Gaziev beat Peterson. Thomas
Thomas
Peterson.
Peterson,
Don't know if you know Thomas the Train Peterson.
and he
You know
just got
who
freaking
he just
leg
lost to
locked.
Walter Walker.
Like
You know who got beat by Walter Walker? Kennedy. So Shamil beat Thomas Peterson
if
and
MMA
Thomas
math,
Peterson MMA Matt put all your money on Shamil, dude. Give him all the belts. I think
dude,
Shamil's gonna get him out of there, KO him, most likely. I
this
think
is a
Kennedy's gonna gas out. He's too muscular.
this is
What's
a
gonna happen?
Shamil Gazia flying knee finish.
It'd be
I could see a rolling thunder. I don't know about you, but no, Shamil
Scottish
Gaziev.
Twister.
Yeah, dude, I think Shimon Gaziev is gonna just fucking like he's like that weird. He has a Tyson Fury build, but he brings that shit. He's gonna Gaziev him to a decision. Shamil Gaziev's gonna win against Kennedy, and then you could win by a late rounds finish or a decision. Let's go
I think
Shamil, bro.
Shamil's definitely winning.
Yeah. Um, Speaking of people winning, I think Jamal Emmers is gonna beat Larian Douglas as a 300 underdog.
I
I
don't
think
think so. I think Douglas is gonna KO him, get him out of there easily.
no, I think Jamal Emmers is sneaky. I think that when he wants to do good, he does good, and I think that he's focused and he's gonna get in there and he's gonna put out Larian Douglas inside 2 rounds. Larian Douglas is gonna come in with the heat, coming at a minus 390 out of Brazil. I'm repping USA. Jamal Emmers with the knockout. Ken, how do you see this one going? Like, what is the finishing combo?
So I think Emmers got KO'd by Nate the Train Landwehr.
Yes, he
So
did.
I think he's very easily KO'd because Nate Landwehr is not known for. Or I think Douglas gets him out first round within the first 3 minutes of the fight.
I got to go with Jamal Emmers, man. I think he's going to craftily get a freaking late rounds finish or a decision. I think Jamal Emmers has this one in the bag, plus 300. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Jamal Emmers, turn back the clock. United States, dog. Featherweight bout.
Fuck. You're crazy. You're crazy on that one.
Crazy. Um, Another crazy fight is Anthony Wint versus Terrence Chapman to start the main card. Anthony Wint is going to put Terrence Chapman into a fucking spin cycle and kill him.
Isn't Anthony Went the guy from the Contender Series?
Yeah, I think so. There is no world where Terrence Chapman beats Anthony Wint.
I mean, there is a world where it happens. It could be this world. Everybody has a puncher's chance. I don't see it happening though. I think Anthony Went definitely, you know,
Do
is
you think
going to win this
Terrence,
fight.
the answer Chapman, has the answer?
I don't think he has any answer. I think he's gonna get KO'd easily. Although I don't know, he just doesn't look like he doesn't. This is just like we don't know much about either of these guys. This is both of their debuts.
Dude, Anthony Wynn's nickname is terrifying.
But bow down.
Yeah, what the?
Yeah, you don't know much. I just know of Anthony Went on the Contender Series being a negative, like minus 1,000 favorite. Um, yeah, I got to go with Anthony Went by KO. But
Yeah, I think he's gonna
Terrence
destroy him.
Chapman does have KOs on his record as well. 4 KOs, three first round finishes. He's 5-1. He just looks like a soda can to me.
Yeah, he's ready to go. He's ready to go. This is like a. This is like a. I'm surprised that they didn't give Terry Chapman to Gable Stevenson for a second fight, but would have
That
been
might be his third
crafty,
fight. That might be
crafty,
his
bro,
third fight.
crafty. But yeah, dude, Anthony Wynn's gonna get this one done easy. Moving on to a flyweight bout between Carly Judice and Jaisla Chavez. Carly Judice is gonna get this one done. She is really good. I think she might be championship bound in the flyweight division. She has really good skill. And I like watching her. I usually don't like watching the women's fights, but I like watching Carly Judice fight when she does.
Yeah, this is another MMA math. If you look at Fabisa's last opponent, it was Dubin, and she won a split decision. Carly Judice beat Dubin by knockout. I think Carly could easily get Chavez out of there in in the first or second round with a KO. I
Yeah.
think she's just gonna outstrike her.
Yeah, I think she's the 100% going to outskill her. I think Carly Judice is just on another level. I think the odds here are perfectly where they should be. Um, yeah, dude, Carly Judice is going to get this one done by, like you said, I think she's going to get done by finish. Yeah, smart man. Moving on to Markel Maderas versus Mason Jones. Um, dude, I just see Mason Jones getting cut up and his face getting like hurt, like damaged bad. I don't know about you, but I just feel like he's going to take a lot of damage here.
Now, what's funny is Markel Medeiros is actually the guy that Chris Padilla drew with, if you remember. So they're both actually on this card. I think Mason Jones is just too much, too durable. He might get cut up, but I feel like he will squeak out a decision, if not finish Medeiros.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I mean Marco Maderas beat Austin Hubbard. If you remember him, he was from the Conor McGregor season of The Ultimate Fighter. Um, but yeah, dude, I mean, I think honestly their records and the people that they fought are kind of on the same level. This is one of those fights where like,
Are they?
well, when I'm looking at Mason Jones, I see Axel Sola, Balaji Oki, Jeremy Stevens, like a washed Jeremy Stevens.
Not a watch Jeremy Stevens. That's Jeremy Stevens from a year ago, dude. Come on.
Okay, yeah. David Onama,
Little
he wins
heathen.
against, but he lost against Ludovic Klein, which is understandable. Ludovic Klein is really good. Um, but when I'm looking at Markel Maderas, I know he gets the draw against Padilla, but then he gets a decision against Chonsky, and then he beats Austin Hubbard, a split decision there. Um, I don't know. I feel like maybe Markel Medeiros has grown, and I feel like I do take back what I was saying. I think Mason Jones does have better competition, but this will be Markel's biggest test, and I think he could get it done here with some slick elbows and just getting him to the ground and controlling. And Mason Jones, I feel like he doesn't take damage that well. Um, Markel Medeiros, man, sneaky plus 260 underdog pick here.
Nah, that's a donation right there. Never
Donation,
seen one.
donation station. Well, good thing I'm not betting on this fight. Um,
Be
but
better
yeah,
on
dude,
any of these fights.
I get maybe. I know I'm betting on the next
Maybe.
one. I know I'm betting on this light heavyweight bout between Renier de Ritter and Roman Dolidze. I think Renier de Ritter is levels above Roman Dolidze. Like later, if it gets out of the first round, my confidence for Renier de Ritter gets up. I know he lost his last fight by like pretty much stamina loss, but he was really active. This is his first fight at light heavyweight, and he is massive. And he has one of those weird like he has one of those weird builds that's hard to fight. You know what I mean? Like he's just built like a sleng like a slender man.
I guess so. He is built weird. Yeah, I think RDR gets a sub win here. I think Roman Dolidze, they're both moving up. I think Roman's already had some fights in the light heavyweight division. RDR, obviously, two division weight champion, one championship. He was a light heavyweight over there. I think Dolidze is coming off a loss against a Christian Leroy Duncan. I think RDR's losses are a little bit better than Roman Dolidze's losses. I think RDR gets him out sub maybe under 1.5 rounds.
If RDR beats Dolidze by sub, do you see a world where Dolidze gets cut by the UFC after 3 consecutive losses?
It could happen. I think the only thing that might save Dolidze is the fact that he did change weight divisions.
Right.
I
And
think
yes, yeah.
the light heavyweight division is a little bit more open than the middleweight division right now.
Yep. No, you're right. You're right. I mean, RDR as well is coming off of 2 losses, so
Yeah, gets Caio
yeah.
Bahalio and Fluffy in the main
Yeah.
event. The guy in the main
Yeah.
event.
Yeah.
And like you said, both those losses were kind of just a cardio issue.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. No, it was Brendan Allen.
Brendan Allen,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, sorry.
I was like, Fluffy fought both of them.
Yeah, my bad, my bad. Brendan Allen kind of reminds me of Fluffy because they both
Yeah,
suck and they both lost to Sean
wrestle fuck.
Strickland.
Yeah. Um. Wait, no, Brendan Allen didn't fight Sean Strickland yet. Oh
They're
yeah,
not.
he did. Yeah, he
They
did. Yeah, he
did.
did. Yeah, he did.
He
He's
lost
Brendan Allen keeps trying to fight Sean Strickland again.
again. Yeah, he wants
Yeah.
the rematch.
Yep. Okay. Yep. But yeah, we both got Reiner de Ritter here by finish. I think it's going to be like you said, submission. I think Reiner de Ritter is once he gets your back, and that's what made me so nervous and confident from the first time he fought Brendan Allen was he got into such a good position. But I just think he's going to be more refreshed and just be happier at this weight class, and yeah, he'll do way better. Um, moving on to a co-main between Sergey Spivak and Vivor Petrino. I do not understand why Vitor Petrino is a minus 150. I see Sergey Spivak winning this one.
What's he gonna win by a decision?
I think so. I think he's going to win by decision. I think
I
that
think he gets
Vitor
knocked
Petrino.
out.
I think Vitor Petrino slows down. I think getting subbed by Anthony Smith sucks. I think that Sergey Spivak is underrated a little bit. Um, Experience matters. I mean, Sergey Spivak. When we look at his fights, he fought Ante Dalia, Waldo Cortez Acosta, Sergey Spivak. Cesar Almeida, Martian Tybura, Cyril Gahn, Derek Lewis. He has a very high repertoire of people that he's fought versus somebody who's coming off of who's someone who just beat Asplund by a decision. Um, and
And
Tom
he
Peterson
he obviously beat the shit out
and
of
Julian
Thomas
Lane.
Peterson.
But
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying
baby,
is, I
Julian
think that I
Lane.
think that the resumes are two separate resumes, and I think they're just two different levels. I think if the odds were flipped, I would like that better. Ken, talk to me.
Nah, dude, it's gonna be vicious KO Petrino. The one thing I know about Sergey Spivak is he does not like getting hit. I feel like when he once he does get hit, he does tend to like just give up. It was in the Jalton Almeida fight. I know in the Cyril Gahn fight, same thing happened. He got hit a few times, kind of just curled up. I think Spivak's best chance of winning would be wrestling, but I think Vitor Petrino could easily sub him as well. So I think Vitor Petrino by KO, if not KO submission. I do think
Nah,
this
man, I
fight
got
doesn't go to the distance though.
I disagree, man. I think Sergey Spivak either hurts him bad and puts him out, or
What's he gonna hurt him bad
decision.
with?
Dude, he's a heavyweight. Heavyweights can
That
hit.
doesn't mean
Heavyweights can
shit.
crack. Heavyweight, hey, heavyweight, it
When
takes
is the
one
last time
shot.
he's won by KO?
It takes one shot. When's the last time he won by KO? He has 7 wins by knockout, 8 wins by submission. The last win by
Go
KO was he lost by KO to Almeida.
2022. 2022 is the last time he's won by KO.
Well, listen, hey, he's gonna turn back the clock and he's gonna beat Vitor
See?
Petrino
Hey man,
by
the last thing to go
knockout.
was power. The last
Yeah,
thing to
right.
go was
Literally.
power.
But yeah, dude, little disagreement here on the co-main. I go with the underdog. You're going with the favorite. I guess we'll see how it goes on Saturday night. But the other thing that's going to have on Saturday night is a middleweight bout between Anthony Hernandez and Gregory Rodrigues, RoboCop. Dude, Ken, what do you think here?
Dude, I want RoboCop to win so bad.
Dude,
He's
I
been
think
so close to like breaking that like top five, getting like near a title shot, and I think he deserves it. I want to see him to get it so bad. He looks like he's 70 years old, but I think he's like early or mid 30s. It's crazy how they age in Brazil. I think he's never worn sunscreen in his life on his face.
ever.
I think RoboCop gets this done. I think he's just too big, too powerful. I just saw the weigh-ins, I think, or one of the face-offs just recently. I think it was the weigh-ins, and he towered over Anthony Hernandez. And I think Anthony Hernandez loves to wrestle, and I think RoboCop has really good takedown defense.
He
And I
does.
don't think Anthony Hernandez is going to have an opportunity to get a submission, and I don't think he has the power to KO RoboCop either. RoboCop is really durable.
He's
We
gonna
saw
walk
him.
through your punches. Yeah.
Yeah, he had like his whole like face ripped off one fight, and he came back and won that fight.
Yeah.
Like I
He has like a Nike logo on his forehead.
Yeah,
It's
I think this
crazy.
is his chance to break that top 10. He's gonna probably take Anthony Hernandez's rank after this. I think Anthony, although he did go train with Sean Strickland, I think he's kind of on the downfall of his career currently. I think just like
That's
getting
Sean.
KO'd,
Yeah.
just getting KO'd like that, it's kind of just getting punched in the stomach, knee in the stomach. I think RoboCop could easily do that as well.
Right. I was gonna say, man, I totally agree. I think Anthony Hernandez is a little soft to the body, and I don't think that's something that like
I'm a
you,
welterweight, right?
huh?
He should become a welterweight.
Yeah, but like it's kind of what you were saying, dude. Gregory Rodrigues, and this being a 5 round fight, I feel is a Gregory Rodrigues, like it helps him because he just if Gregory Rodrigues starts getting confident walking down Anthony Hernandez, it is over for Anthony Hernandez. Because Anthony Hernandez, like you said, doesn't bring the power back to actually do too much damage to RoboCop, where he's gonna feel like scared or anything like that to actually strike with him. Um, Gregory Rodrigues brings the heat. And if he feels like he can just do whatever he wants to you, he's going to do what he wants to you. The one thing that does make me nervous is how just like his frame keeps him pretty straight up. So
He's he's RoboCop for a reason,
I know,
dude.
I know. Trust
He's
me, I
so
know.
stiff, dude, with the head
But
movement.
the one thing I don't want to see is Anthony Hernandez have early success with the wrestling and secure the first 3 rounds, and then RoboCop is trying to chase a knockout for the last two. But I do see I see Anthony Hernandez getting a first round takedown and controlling him the whole first round. That's what I see. And then I see RoboCop kind of go into the corner, reevaluate the situation, and then just demolish. I think it's gonna be a second round finish. I think RoboCop is gonna knock out Gregory Rodrigues. I think RoboCop is gonna knock out Anthony Hernandez. He's gonna hit him with a body shot, hurt him, and then put him out. Man, put him out by TKO. I got Gregory Rodrigues TKO round 2 or 3.
Yeah, I think Gregory Rodriguez under 2.5 rounds would be my best bet.
Right.
Finish definitely KO. If not, I could see him getting a sneaky sub in there as well.
Yeah, yeah, because he does, like you said before, he does have good ground game, and he's a little underrated on the ground. Like he's been doing so good recently with the striking and knocking people out. Like he just knocked out what's his name in one punch, the first punch he landed. Um, but yeah, dude,
Herrera
Greg,
in the
exactly, yeah, yeah,
rematch.
Ferreira. Gregory Rodrigues is gonna knock out Anthony Hernandez and move up to number 5 or number 7 rather.
Yeah, dude, and I can see this being his run at the title, dude.
Who would you give him after this if he wins?
Caio Bahalio.
That is a smart matchup,
That's if he
actually.
wins. If he wins, though.
Yeah, no,
You
you're
know what?
right.
Get him on Adesanya.
Give it out of
Give him,
Sonya. You're trying to
yeah,
kill
give
him,
him the
dude.
Izzy win, dude. Give him that Izzy win.
Actually, I guess if Gregory Rodrigues wins, Gregory Rodrigues, Joe Pyfer.
No, I think Joe Pfeiffer, DDP, Hamzat, and Sean Strickland. I think that's kind of
The new
like
cycle.
yeah. I think Kaio's right outside that. I think he is fifth, if I'm not mistaken. I know, sorry, Brennan Allen or Kaio, honestly. One of those two I could see being next. I don't think Joe Pfeiffer, Imavov, DDP, Hamzat, or Sean are gonna fight down at all. But I could see Brennan Allen versus RoboCop, maybe Kaio, Bahalio would be the next step. Let's if he wins. Anthony Hernandez is not a slouch, and he is still number 6 in the
Right.
rankings. So, I mean, it is a huge step up in competition, but I think RoboCop's ready for this step up. And I think he does get past this, like I said, Kaio or Brendan Allen, those would most likely be the more realistic step up.
Yeah, I guess you could do a Brendan Allen, Gregory Rodrigues, and then the winner of that fights for the belt. You know.
Wait, that's not gonna happen. I'm telling you, Imavov, Hamzat, DDP, and Sean right now, dude. I think they're gonna do Sean and Hamzat again, and then I think maybe they'll do Imavov and DDP maybe.
Yeah. No, I
But
agree.
those four are
I
kind
think
of
they'll put.
like
I think they'll do Imavov. What I would love to see, and I think this would be sick, it would be nice to see like Sean Strickland versus Imavov as the co-main, and then the main event be Cyril Gahn and Tom Aspinall. That wouldn't be bad.
where would they do that at?
MSG?
Next year,
No, this year. There's
November.
yeah, November. There's nothing in November yet.
Now, dude, they're gonna do if they're smart, they'll do Hamzat and Sean in Abu Dhabi. The way Sean gets murdered over there, because that's the only way
He's never
Hamzat
coming
could
back.
beat him.
Never. Oh, that's crazy. Ken, is there anything else you want to hit on before we get out of here?
Just saying, bet all your money on RoboCop and Shamil.
Hell yeah,
Shamil,
Parleezy dog.
if you go on DraftKings right now, Shamil to be champion by the end of 2026, I would put at least $10 on that, and you will win $10,000.
Yeah, I think it's like plus 9 million or something. All
Give
right,
him
guys,
all the
listen,
belts.
we're gonna get out of here. We'll talk to you guys after the card and stuff. Hey, Ken, send us our way.
Yeah, we'll catch you.
Woo!